Hello, I'm Otis Thomas, and thank you for joining us on this edition of Bowie State University's President's Update, keeping you and our community informed on various issues as it relates to education, technology, athletics, business, School of Arts and Sciences, and campus information. Well, our special guest for this segment of our program is Dr. George Acquaah. He's the Dean for the School of Arts and Sciences. On top of being Dean, before my first question, you are a very talented author, and we will get to some of this later on in the program. What are the responsibilities of a Dean as it relates to the School of Arts and Sciences, sir?
The role of the Dean, in my opinion, perhaps is the most challenging you find in academia, because the Dean represents the upper administration to the faculty, and also in turn represents the faculty to the upper administration. So there is a fine line that you walk when you are Dean. You are also in charge of the programs in the school in terms of building them up, in terms of diversifying them and making sure they meet the needs of the students. And then also you represent your programs to the outside community, to your stakeholders. So it is a very challenging position to have in the campus.
Let's talk about the School of Arts and Sciences.
Yes.
What is it like?
School of Arts and Sciences is a very dynamic place. We have 8 departments in the school. We have natural sciences, history and government, English and modern languages, computer science, mathematics, communications, arts and fine arts. Sorry, music and fine arts.
Students that are working vigorously within the School of Arts and Sciences, how do you motivate their success?
One thing that I tell students is that the education is an opportunity for you to improve yourself so that you can be successful in society. But the institution has a role to play, and so do you. It is a two-way street. So you have to be sure that you are playing your side of the game. Otherwise, you will not be able to succeed. And I tell the students, always have in mind that you are given the opportunity, but you must avail yourself of the opportunity. So you have to play your role and play it seriously.
You have a very successful track record around the country, internationally, globally. What is your vision for Bowie State University School of Arts and Sciences, sir?
I want us to be known, at least in our backyard, as a school that is preeminent in terms of the quality of programs that we deliver. And we, again, no school can be strong in all the disciplines. So we are electing to present ourselves to the community as a place where we excel in the STEM disciplines, particularly in the computer science area. We are the only campus in the whole of the state that has a supercomputer. And therefore, we want to leverage that particular unique aspect of our program to become excellent and to demonstrate to the world that we have the ability to lead in that discipline.
Dr. Acquaah, you know, technology is such a giant part of what we do now. How does that play a role in the School of Arts and Sciences as it compared to other institutions around the country?
Well, I've been at several campuses around the country. But what we try to do over here is that we try to interject technology into all our teaching. Because I mean, these days, the trend of instruction is to use technology as a medium. And therefore, we try to interject technology into our classroom teaching. We also try to provide the students the opportunity to have hands-on experiences in the labs. And since we are located in the area where we have so many of these federal agencies, we also try to give our students the opportunity to go and avail themselves of the high technology these agencies have. So the students are really versed in technology in their disciplines before they leave this place.
Students also are very interested in other areas such as performing arts.
Yeah.
Can you share that with us?
We have one of the very vibrant programs here in the state. And in fact, hopefully within the next 2 years, we should have our most modern facility in place. And when we do, our programs are going to be one of the most prominent in the country, because we have a full complement of staff who are excellent and who are known in their fields as specialists on their various instruments and their various disciplines. And so we are trying to really train the students. And one of the unique things that we're doing in the area of music is to bring in professionals from the industry, because we are trying to train the students so they can succeed as entrepreneurs, musical entrepreneurs, when they leave the place. So we try to engage various industries like BET and others to give our students the opportunities to practice their crafts.
If a student's in your office, what tips would you provide them in mentoring their success here at Bowie State University?
One thing that I tell students when they come is the fact that they have to, again, I said it once before, they have to be aware that they have a role to play in this enterprise, in this educational enterprise that we are trying to operate here. Okay, so one of the things that I tell them, you have to be sure that you attend the classes. You have to be sure that you have the books that are required for the classes. You want to be able to sacrifice for your education. And again, you want to be able to balance play with education, but one of the things that you need to do is to be sure that you are always keeping your focus in place. You have to plan. You have to plan, otherwise you are not going to be able to complete all your activities within the scheduled time. So I tell the students, be sure that you are on top of your game in terms of education. Don't leave everything to Bowie. You have to be able to get involved actively.
Dr. Acquaah, high school students that are watching us right now, they're interested in Bowie State University, but becoming scientists. Mm-hmm. What advice would you have for them?
Again, I mean, science is a challenging area. It is very exciting, but it's challenging. And one of the things that you have to be equipped with is the ability to intellectually manipulate data. So again, I mean, we want to be able to get the students who are in the high schools to have an interest in math. They have to have a strong background in math to be able to have a successful career in the sciences.
Okay, I've got moms that are listening to what you're saying, not to interrupt on this answer here. Math is such an importance to the educational systems, but sometimes some students are just not interested in it, or the parents are finding it very difficult to allow them to master the very basics. What would you suggest for the parents and teachers that are watching, that are teaching elementary and secondary education?
Well, again, I mean, there's no going around it. I mean, we have to know that math is critical to success, not only in sciences, but math and English. You see, those are the two key things. If you can't read, you cannot do the math, you cannot write, you cannot do anything. So those are the three foundational disciplines that we want parents and we want the students to be sure they have a strong grounding, a strong foundation in before they leave high school and come to college. And again, I will encourage the parents to help their kids. I mean, do some more work in the off time when they come home. They have to do some more work over there. We are trying here at Bowie to try to establish, to revive the math and science clubs in the high schools, to be able to create that kind of interests in the math and the sciences. But we are also trying to encourage the parents to get involved. So some of the things that we are trying to do with this new approach to math and science is not just to leave it at school, but to give the students some projects that they can carry out in the home with the parents. Because once the parents get involved, then you have two people who are motivating each other, and then the students are much more likely to pursue those science projects. But parents, science, math, and English are critical to success in college, and we want you to really encourage your children anyhow you can, give them additional help.
And how can we get in touch with you for more information for some of the viewers who are interested in becoming a part of the Bowie family?
Well, I mean, for more information, you can call me at my office, 301-860-3601, or you can get me online, Acquaah at bowiestate.edu.
Dr. Acquaah, I want to thank you for joining us on the President's Update.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us on this special edition of the Bowie State University's President's Update. I'm Otis Thomas. Join us again.
Thank you.
Okay,